Well, Jurrien Timber has spoken out on his return. I brought you a video yesterday where Jurrien Timber went ahead to obviously play 45 minutes in a match that Arsenal went ahead to sit either the player against Blackburn Rovers in the under-20 fixture. I revealed this, I think it was on a Sunday, that he's going to be taking part into the under-21s games, and he might really play another one against Liverpool on Sunday if at all the manager doesn't consider him to be up for selection in the coming days. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And it's a Tuesday, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is Aradi. You can as well call me Rokan David. The Muslims, we thank Allah for the gift of life, and for the Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And let's see to it that let's see close to 500 500 likes much on this video, because the other video of Jurrien Timber we called up for 500 likes. And how many likes have you gone ahead to give him? Let me check and see. You've gone ahead to give him 180. Very few. Can we really go 500? Because this is one of the highly waited for player of Arsenal from injury. It has been 8 months since his return, and let's see to it that we give that the best of a doing. And after that, you can as well go into the comment section and really tell me your thoughts about what Jurrien Timber is saying about his return. Then he came in through and said the following on his return: it's been 8 months, it's been a long time, and it's hard to put into words. How I feel? Just being out there feels amazing, and even now it feels strange. I feel happy and blessed to be out there, and it's nice to score a goal as well. Yesterday went ahead to score a very beautiful goal, and it went into the top corner and went into the back of the net, almost like that of Trossard, but the difference was, I think the angle was narrower for so narrow for Jurrien Timber than how it was for Trossard, because Trossard was like in the middle of the goal mouth. But when you look at how this guy went ahead of his hit that ball into the back of the net, that is Jurrien Timber, it speaks volume. But he says all hints about him being out for 8 months and not being able to kick a ball. That is really very, 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 very huge for the player. You know, being out without playing football yet, you know that you are a professional, and you know to it that you have a chance obviously getting more money, because people will be like, why should Jurrien Timber feel bad when he's out yet he's really earning and he's not playing the game of football? If Jurrien Timber is earning like 100,000 plus pounds, 100,000 pounds a week at Arsenal, if he goes ahead to have a very good huge debut season, it means that the side of Arsenal is going to call him to give him an improved contract, and there are those bonuses that he doesn't get because he's not taking part into active football. But he knows to it that there are clauses in his contract that in order to unlock them, he just has to come out and really play the ball right. That is Jurrien Timber for you. So from there, he went ahead to say that he feels happy and it's nice to obviously score a goal. And I tell you, if Timber had been part of the Arsenal side, he would have gone ahead to score very many goals into that position where he's playing right now, because we all know what he brings onto the table. And for everyone who doubts his capability, football is not meant for you. And for everyone who says that Arsenal are not going to have to miss him out, I tell you, you're wrong. I pray to it that in the remaining 5 games that Arsenal are going to play, Jurrien Timber really gets a very huge goal in like 3. And those last 3 games, let me check the fixture of Arsenal. The last 3 games, I think they have Man United, they have Everton, and they are going to be playing against, I want the last 3 fixtures of Arsenal. They're having Bournemouth, they're having Man United, they're having Everton. So those are the last 3 fixtures of Arsenal. If he features there, you are going to see how much you've going to have to miss out on his qualities, because he's really a different kind of player altogether. I tell you, no defender at Arsenal is more press resistant than him. No player passes, you know, like he passes. He rarely puts the ball wrong. He rarely puts the ball wrong, you know, meaning that the passes are always on point and they're always right. That is for Jurrien Timber. Then defensively, he's solid. You know, going forward is good, and defensively is solid. His offensive play and his offensive play and defensive play are really great, meaning that he balances the two very well. That means he ticks all the boxes of a modern footballer or a modern defender. And I tell you what, he's a complete footballer in a nutshell. So that's why Arsenal went ahead, obviously miss out on the Jurrien Timber. Then Timber went ahead and really said, overall, I think we performed well. The last couple of weeks have been tough, but we are still in the mix and we have every chance to win it. I'm glad that I can finally be part of it. Let's see what the next couple of weeks bring. I hope it's something beautiful. So, Jurrien Timber is like Arsenal have all what it takes to obviously lift the trophy. And I tell you what, Arsenal has it, because Arsenal, if they go ahead and really win today against Chelsea, Arsenal is going to be 4 points ahead of Man City. And Man City will have to play against Brighton on Thursday. And I think Arsenal will play faster than them on Sunday. And Arsenal might keep their lead again. So, if Arsenal continues to play and win, I tell you, more pressure is going to be piled onto the side of Man City. And we all know how pressure really impacts a lot onto the team. You know, sometimes Man City is always going to hate to really play the remaining games of the season when they're on top of the table. But can they really go ahead and really keep winning those games of football, if at all? However much they have a game less, they've played a game less than Arsenal. But can they do that job if at all Arsenal is really ahead of them? The pressure they'll be having. You know, that's why he says that he hopes Arsenal can win the trophy. And I think Arsenal can win the trophy because in these next two fixtures of Man City, I tell you, I'm smelling something. I'm smelling blood, you know, for Man City when they're playing against Brighton away and Nottingham Forest away. Those games aren't going to be easy. They aren't going to be easy. And I tell you what, they are really going to show up to the fullest. So I really understand that it's really going to be a highly fought for game and no one is really gonna stop from really taking the mantle of really going there. And Jurrien Timber, on how he is eagerly waiting to obviously come in through and really do the job for Arsenal. He said, I can't wait to rejoin the first team. The season is almost finished. We've got a few more games left and I hope to be part of the team for the few new matches. The lads have already been texting me, so it's going to be fun. Now, that is what a team does. Arteta is going to hit to build up a team at Arsenal that is going to hit obviously pay off results and dividends in a very good way altogether. The team is supporting the player of Jurrien Timber. Having gone ahead to score a goal yesterday, they all went ahead to obviously text him, congratulating him upon his latest achievement as a player. And I think it speaks volumes to a person like Jurrien Timber, who has gone ahead to obviously come in through on several occasions and really be out for that long. Being out for that long is really one of those moments that you wouldn't wish any player to be out for, but injuries are part of the game. He says he just can't wait to join the players, and it's almost the end of the season, but however much is the end of the season, he believes he can play part or be vital into that side. And I tell you, he might really score one of the most important goals for the club of Arsenal. When Man City really slips up a little bit, Arsenal might raise up to the occasion to see to it that a lot really goes on well. And you won't really feel like there is a deficiency in the left back position or right back position or in the center back, if at all Jurrien Timber is really playing into those positions. So for me, the biggest point out of this is how the players of Arsenal have gone ahead to congratulate him congratulate him upon his latest achievement of scoring a goal. And I think if you're talking about confidence boosting, no other confidence boosting you'll ever want to get from your teammates as this. So that is Jurrien Timber for you. We just can't wait to see how Mikel Arteta is going to tell us after the game of Chelsea, because I know he's really going to be one of the huge talking points into the mix about this beautiful game of football. So I anticipate that he's really going to be thrown down to the Arteta's reaction in there. So we obviously have the manager, the under-21s, coming in through and really speaking to the media on Jurrien Timber's return. He's called Hamet Ali. He said, "It's been great having him and the lads. Give him a round of applause in our pre-match meeting. it's never easy to be a professional footballer and suffer the injury that he had and miss a lot of football. Jurrien Timber has come into a new country and it's been difficult for him, but since his return, he's been excellent. Whether that's been training with the first team or training with us, he's been a real role model for the youngsters, and his performance showed that this evening. That is Jurrien Timber for you, and that is the manager of the under-21 for the club of Arsenal, giving him his flowers as a player. So Timber to win the trophy for Arsenal, and he has gone ahead to make that big vow. He believes they are into it, and he's this kind of person who knows what winning is all about, because at Ajax they went ahead to win very many trophies with Erik Ten Hag. So, your reactions to Jurrien Timber speaking out for the very first time ever since he went ahead to return to first game competitive football, and him saying that Arsenal can lift the league. So, Timber to lift the trophy for Arsenal. Do you think his dream is really gonna happen, all come to pass? I sign out for now. See you later, as returning with what we call the Match Day Live. As the starting 11 is always out, I see Raya, Jesus, Jesus on the bench, Martinelli on the bench, Jorginho on the bench, Thomas Partey goes ahead to start for the club of Arsenal. May the living to God bless you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later.